Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night. When I say love, know what I mean. You are free to be unconditionally. Not a feeling or emotion. Follow your heart's direction. It's a value of self. Beyond looks and status and fame and wealth. It's looking in the mirror and say, love. Again and again and again. Love. Love is love. Love is love. Love is love is love. Oh, your love is love is love. Oh, your love is love is love. Good night, everybody. Welcome. It's the season finale. If you're inside, send this link to a friend. We're gonna have such a good time tonight. We're gonna have such a good time tonight. Uh-huh. Yes. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Love like ocean. Aha. Aha. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, everybody, and welcome to yet again another episode of Everything A to Zoe. This is the season finale. It's season 2, the Xmas edition. And our season finale tonight is called To 2021 and Beyond. Let's go. Hi, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for season 2 of Everything A to Zoe? Welcome to yet again another episode of Everything A to Zoe. And this season, it's all about everything Trini Christmas. But guess what? We are changing the time. That's right. Everything A to Zoe is now on Monday nights at 8 p.m. live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. On my channel, Zoe Sazzle. So join us every Monday night as we kick off your week right. Real topics in real time, in real TNT, with your host, me, Zoe Sazzle. This is Everything A to Zoe, Season 2. That's right, and tonight is the season 2 finale. Can you believe it? We have been in the Everything A to Zoe studio for the past 5 weeks now, all through the Trini Christmas season, and y'all, we've been having so many adventures, we had fun. We had real fun this season. And so tonight's episode, we're just going to be walking through memory lane. We're going to be walking through all the different segments that we brought to you in Everything A to Zoe Season 2. We're going to look back at some memorable moments. And we're going to wind down this year right. Yeah? How does that sound? So once again, welcome to everybody on tonight's show. If you're just joining us, send this to a friend. We know it's the last Monday before the year is out, and we have such fun stuff in store for you all tonight. The first thing we're going to check out is On My Xmas Record. So one of these segments that we presented to you throughout the entire season was a segment called On My Xmas Record. Each week, we brought a new vocalist to the Everything A to Zoe studio, and we featured beautiful songs that would definitely be on my Christmas record. So let's check out this first one. It is Kamau Romano performing Silence Night. with me and anything. Holy night. Season's greeting, telling Denise Joseph. Mother and child, holy soul, tender and high, sing yes, tell them all. Silent night. Yes. Holy night. Son of God, love your love. Radiant beings for thy only face. When the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Jesus, Lord, thy word. Jesus, Lord, at thy word. Sleeping, heavenly, heavenly peace. You better sing. Heavenly, heavenly peace. Yes. Yes, Amir, he is so talented. I love that. That was Kamar Romano performing his rendition of Silent Nights. And Kamar could be followed on Instagram at a simple black boy. Kamar is usually in the comments. He's probably not here tonight. That's all right. So yes, as I mentioned, we're just going to be bumbling through the different little fun tidbits that we had in season 2. It's Everything A to Zoe. Christmas is well, it's not officially over, but it's kind of over. It's that like kind of lol phase in between where not much is happening. At the end of this week, we'll have Old Year's into New Year's. And Christmas was on Friday. So Boxing Day Saturday, a real Christmas weekend vibe. So, but I actually want to find out, how was your Christmas? So just to let you know, coming up later in the show, we will be inviting you into the Everything A to Zoe studio. That's right. We'll be inviting you all to pop on screen if you care to. Tell us a bit about how your Christmas was and maybe something for the New Year's. But if you check is it in the description? Yeah? Right, it's in the description of the video. There's a link. If you click the link, it'll pop up in our studio. But that's for later on. Don't pop up just yet, right? Okay, now, we have to give you the classic. We cannot do an episode of Everything A to Zoe without the classic, the indomitable. It's hot headlines. Hey, it's the classic hot headlines. And tonight I'm taking over the hot headlines, right? I'm taking it over. Our first hot headline for tonight is we have a unique little appearance from one of Trinidad's celebrities, right? One of Trinidad's local celebrities I heard popped up for the Christmas. Who popped up? Who popped up there, Nige? Who popped up there? Ah! Who is that? Who is he? That is the Miss Jenny. I heard Miss Jenny popped up for the Merry Christmas. I heard she had a little appearance, the things that she must do, a working gal. And I think she had a little video to go along with it. She didn't just come and give you all a look. She didn't just leave it at a look. She gave you all a little performance, Let's see what that video is looking like. Miss Jenny says Christmas. Make it big. Let me stream. Yes. Uh-oh. Careful. Uh-oh. 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 She said, She said, wait. Bring it back. Carry it back to the top. Let's get her back to the top. All right, let's take this in now. This is Miss Jenny making an entrance at some undisclosed location for the Christmas. We see her gliding gracefully. Then, she, she, Christian Gremley, season's greetings, darling. Season's greetings. A simple black boy welcome. I hope you didn't miss it. You were our opening performance tonight. A simple black boy welcome. So yes, y'all, that was our first hot headline tonight. Miss Jenny had a little appearance for the Christmas, and I figured, what better than yeah, she had a little appearance. Right? What better than some Ms. to make the merriments merry? Yeah, that was Miss Jenny's Christmas. But Miss Jenny wasn't the only one that had a little fun Christmas. I also had a fun Christmas, and I wanted to show you all just a couple headlines from my Christmas. This first one was Christmas morning. I decided, girl, you know what? It's Christmas morning. It's time to, shake a leg, spread some joy, some merriment. Do we have it? Yeah. So this is my Christmas morning video. This is me spreading a little love, joy, and merriment in my own Christmas morning. Let's take a look. Hey. Start it over for them. Give them from the top. Give them from the top. That's right. What's going on? What's happening? Got a little glitch. Hit them again. To the times of charm. Yes. This is my Christmas morning. How? Yes. Glory. She is risen. Yes. That was a little Christmas morning merriment and cheer. I woke up Christmas morning with a joy bubbling over in my spirit. And I said, as the joy bubbleth, so shall I bubble on the Instagram, So yeah, that was just a little Christmas morning cheer, and that Christmas morning cheer actually bubbled over into some gift wrapping. I had a fun time wrapping my little presents for my family, my little 1 or 2 family. Yeah, show them now, don't wait on me. Yeah, show them big, help me out. Nice. Yes. So I bought this beautiful wrapping paper. Renuka now just says, yes, Christmas blessings to you too, darling. I bought this beautiful wrapping. Hey, Marlon James. Marlon James in the house. Love, love. Yeah, so I bought this beautiful wrapping paper. And I decided I'd make a little bows, make it festive, fun. Something a little fun with the Christmas. So that was my Christmas, right? And we'll wrap up the hot headlines. We'll wrap up the hot headlines there, yes? That was just to give you a little taste of how my Christmas went. My Christmas was very simple, very cash, at home with the fam bam, very dressed down, very, home-cooked meal, not many folks because we stayed within the guidelines and kept to our households, as Uncle Keith asked us, So that was my Christmas. But tying that into the next little bit that I wanted to show us, in case you all missed it, this Christmas, all of my gifts came from one store. All of my gifts to my family came from one store. They all fit into my budget. And we actually spoke to this store last week. It was Diamond Boulevard. They are a little quirky store based in the Hotel Normandy at the B3 store. And, we kind of reached out to them and everything was clicking. Gigi from Diamond Boulevard, she has great ideas, great perspective, loved her insight into gift giving. And it actually turned out to be more than just a segment. It turned out to be, I really went back there and got all my gifts. Let's see what mischief we were up to at Diamond Boulevard. This is called On My Xmas List. This is one of the segments we produce. I'm here with Dominique today, and we're going to check out some of the beautiful stores and see what they have that might be on my Xmas list. Let's go. You're right. Let's go. So here we're at B3, which is one of the stores at the Normandy. And inside of B3 is located a very unique store called Diamond Boulevard Joy. Let's check it out. It's just Diamond Boulevard, Zoe. Diamond Boulevard Joy is the handle, but the store is just Diamond Boulevard. 30 seconds. Yes, 30 seconds. Stop skidding and grinning and wash. Look at all the gifts that they had. But I can tell you, after Christmas, if you go back now, half those things not there. Alrighty, so we're in Diamond Boulevard, and we've been introduced to so many delightful, quirky, unique things. There's so many things in here that I think would make great Christmas gifts, not only for me, but for everybody. So let's take a look at some of the unique trinkets in Diamond Boulevard. And also, one of the main things about Diamond Boulevard is, what's my two phrases? Fun and functional. Fun and functional. And inspirational. Cool. I find out, look at I added that out. And inspired. Maybe inspirational. And so a lot of the gifts we're going to take a look at are quirky and inspired, fun and functional. That's right, Xoxo. Yes, Xoxo, you got it. Xoxo, say what was my two words? I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Okay, girl, I doubt it. Yeah, and it's just, a notebook. And I love large notebooks like these because I have large ideas. Adventure. I know we can't travel right now, but for the next immediate time that you're going to travel, this is a little adventure journal. So you see, you could put best things in life are free. Shine like the whole universe is yours. Yes. Now when I'm out and about on a daily pump and I need my water with me. This is her. This is her right here. Pink and leopard. I mean, what else? What else? What more could you need? I said, what else? But this, could you get any more fun, quirky, functional, inspired? Girl. Now, you know what I love about this new planner? I love that it's so concise. Yes, exact. Exact. Yes. That was the word I was looking for. So this is the dish. And now this is what I need. Look at this. Marlon James said, producer, you could have added that. we leave that in so can have somebody reel this. Look at all the beautiful things. Hooray for payday! Give yourself credit. Now this section I love the most. Gigi told me that it's tied into activism, and not just activism, but making statements about the world. And this statement in this section is all about love. Yes. So we got this book, Love Wins, which I'm definitely going to be leaving with here today because this is everything. It's your look at this lunch kit now. Look at this little lunch kit for the girl on the go. For the girl on the go. Lunch. And then inside there we have take me back to primary school. Let's cut it there. Yeah, so that was just a little bit of that segment. We made our way over to Diamond Boulevard at the Hotel Normandy, and Gigi is based in London. Gigi Molly, she's the store owner, but she has this magical fairy unicorn hair that will make all your dreams and desires and curiosities and gifts come true. And actually, I really, really did appreciate the Diamond Boulevard lived up to its name and reputation, because that's exactly what all my family members told me, girl. Everybody was like, oh, Zoe gave the best gifts. And I was like, yeah, girl, I did. And it wasn't about the cost of the gifts or the extravagance. It was about the thought, the gifts were really to make each family member feel like, I see you, and that's what people wanted this time. So much love to Diamond Boulevard. We're definitely going to be back. And I'm so happy that this was part of our Christmas season, yeah? So much love to Gigi and the team at Diamond Boulevard Joy. Now, I want to move into something which we don't really get to do on Everything A to Zoe, which is just some time within you. I wanted to tell you all a bit about not only myself, but the show, about the journey, what it's taken to get here. We're now at the end. We're at the season finale of season 2 of Everything A to Zoe, and I've gotten so much feedback throughout the time, from the very first episode to when we were kind of midway through season 1, to when we first kicked off season 2. People pour in with their feedback, and it's been so beautiful and such a unique sharing. But I want to answer this question. So put this question on the screen for them, please. The question is, where did EATX begin? Yeah, where did EATX begin? So that'll come up on the screen just now, so you know what we're chatting about. I want to tell you all a little story about exactly where Everything A to Zoe began. Yeah, that's good. Just pop it up. Capital W, pop it up. Hit me. That's right. I just wanted to, yes, nice. Where did Everything A to Zoe begin? So, it was the year 2020. Some of you may or may not know I am a performing artist, and not only a performing artist, but I actually work in television, film, live event, theater, production. I've worked professionally as a production manager and a producer for the past 10 years. From off-Broadway to national tours that I've stage managed, both in the US and locally in Trinidad. So production is in my bones, right? If you bring a television script to me, or if you bring a film script to me, I could break it down and tell you, A, how much money it's going to cost to produce, and B, how much time it's going to cost to produce, and C, I'll tell you how much resources, as in people, team, crew, anything. I can break it all down for you, sweetie. So that's kind of my experience. And earlier this year, right when the pandemic hit, right before the pandemic hit, I got a job at a local TV station. And I really began this job in March, right before the pandemic hit. And then the pandemic hit, and life was unlike anything we've known before. And it was a crazy time, and I kept working at this TV station. And also because what I was specifically working on was a show of theirs, a show that happens in the morning. And so it was like perfect. I haven't actually worked in local TV, local daytime TV. I haven't done for a while. And I was like, oh, great opportunity. Love this. Needless to say, the height of the pandemic, especially with the first lockdown, lasted for about 5 months. We went into that first lockdown in like mid-March, and that was April, May, June, July, August. It was only like in July we were now figuring out, okay, what's going on. And then the second lockdown began in September. Somewhere within that time, I was forced to make a decision. I was forced to decide whether I would abide by and believe in standing for who I am, holding on to my gender identity as part of who I am and carrying that with me, or holding on to a job that would require that I remain stuck in labels and identities and existence which no longer resonated with the truth of who I knew myself to be at the time and who I even know myself to be even more so now. So I was given that choice by the company. They said to me, we love you. However, choose ye this day. Shall you choose yourself and who you know to be and live freely? Or shall you choose our salary and live in the depths and darkness of depression? Depression and stiflement, right? The stifling of the voice, stifling of expression, stifling of identity. And at that time, the decision was so clear to me. I was in a space in which I was not wanted. I was in a space in which my greatness, who I knew myself to be, what I knew myself to bring to the table, the joy, the brilliance, the excellence, the experience, the everything that I knew I was not respected in this place. And I simply said to myself, girl, greener pastures await you. And we were in the middle of a pandemic, still are. I had no idea where and how I was going to make money. I had no idea about so many things. And this was, as the people say, it was our government work. Our government work. And anybody in Trinidad know once you have our government work, you don't give up our government work to pursue dreams. Because you'll be giving up our government salary for guava. Right? And at the time, it was so important to me to stand by what I believe and also to remind that company that there will be other people like myself that come in varying shapes, packages, from gender identity to racial identity to socio-political identity to national identity, meaning, people of other nationalities that will come after me. And I left a couple of things with them, one of which was a reminder that their policies must be inclusive. Their policies must cater to the broader existence of people in society. Needless to say, I left that job in August, and we began the very first episode of the very first season of Everything A to Zoe in September. And I am so grateful that we've embarked on this journey. I could not have asked for anything more. And even to be here at this point, season finale of season 2, celebrating with you, it's a joy, an honor, and privilege. So that was just a little explanation for those of you who are tuned in to give you the real as to how Everything A to Zoe began. Right? How you like that one? I ain't seeing nobody in the comments, but that's all right. I know y'all are there. I know y'all are there. So we're moving right along. Next up, we're going to move into a beautiful segment, another rendition, another installment of On My Xmas record. This one is by Stephanie Joseph, the incomparable vocalist, performing for us. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. After that story, hallelujah.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music. thousands to you.
Yes, Ruka. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
When it goes like this, the fourth, the
Yes, that's right. You build it. We build it. That's right.
Surely says, I've got up, and all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody.
Tell them.
Who I'm truly young. It's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who'd see the light. It's a cold and it's a broken
Yes. Yes, Stephanie. That was Stephanie Joseph performing Hallelujah. Oh my gosh, incomparable vocalist. I can't tell you, when we were in studio and Stephanie was recording, I got chills. Absolute, complete, thorough chills, you know? So hats off to Stephanie. Next up, we're going to jump into a fun recap. This was one of these segments that I hoped would carry throughout the season, but we didn't get to take it throughout the season. We only had this first bit. So let me take you all back to the original Sorrel Queen herself, yours truly, Zoe. Right? Let's take a look at On My Xmas Menu, the Sorrel edition. Oh, yes. Rude. Action?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everybody at home. I'm Zoe and I will be doing the very first installment of On My Xmas Menu. Yeah, are y'all excited? I'm excited. So it's Christmas time, and if you don't know, a staple in any Christmas household is sorrel. That's right. It's a household in Christmas time and they don't have sorrel. Turn around, go back where you came from. Go back. It's making sense, right? So I know some of you may not know how to make sorrel, and since I am Chef Zoe Extraordinaire. Oh shit! Hey! Right, that's Chef XX, right? Yes. Yeah, Chef XX. Yeah, Chef XX. Since I am she, I am that is her. I have decided I will grace y'all with the immaculate, irreplaceable knowledge of the sorrel making.
Anyway, so
if y'all don't know, I believe sorrel must be the color of hemoglobin. Yes. If your sorrel not giving you hemoglobin full finish. You know, if you're not looking at it, then it's giving you that impenetrable red. Right, that red to rock up your spirit. Then it's not sorry. All right, so producer, take us to where should we start to actually boil the people's sorrel, please? Yes, you're washing, you're cutting, we know. Take us to where the sorrel bubbling up. Yes, let's see. Aha. All right, now, pro tip, come a little closer. Come a little closer, yeah. Pro tip, don't ever leave the sorrel fully covered, because if you, let me show you. If you leave it fully covered, you see all the bubblings? You see all those bubblings? See what's quickly happening? They'll bubble right up and bubble over. Yes, Alicia and I just when the editing rude. So we see our sorrel is properly bubbled up. And Alicia, like she now joining. Another pro tip, because this was the dark sorrel. She now coming. I double boil her. I give her a good double boil to really. To double boil her. Yeah. Yes. To pull her out, how? Right? It's a little hard. I mean, all you can do with that sorrel way is. Yeah, it's you're right for me. You're right. Look, this chef rubbish. Right? Yeah, so you see now it's a little bit of a bubble, that sorrel, a bubble. Carrie say bubble for the love, yes. That's her. Yeah? That's her. So what we're gonna do is, luckily for you all, I've already prepared. See, I already told you I had batch 1. Yes, we know you had batch 1. So take her to where she's sweetening now. Let her cool. But let cool. Sweeten. Show me the aha. Show me yes. Okay. It's always okay after the dead. The answers they tap you. And they tell you yes. Right? We stir. Let me give a little mug of the. Usually I let the hot one cool down first, but the little warmth will be nice. Yes, the warmth will be nice. So our sugar is just. Yes, it's melted. Very hot. Now usually you won't do this, but since it's only gonna be okay now, I'll be proper. You know, I was literally gonna put that spoon in my mouth. I was like, girl, I'm in my house. Let me. Oh wait. You're on camera. You don't taste that? Yes, I do taste that sugar. Ew. Yeah, that was what the blood sugar said too. The blood sugar said, ooh. The insulin said, ee. Ooh. You see your song? Okay, maybe just. No! Concentrate, you know, it's for like. Okay. How much sugar? Add a little more. So the young people just can do that balance, too. You know, it's time for the plating of the sorrel. Thank you. Okay. It's how much sugar? Or we're gonna plate the sorrel? Excuse me. She said it's time for the plating of the sorrel. Y'all, come wrap this up. That's all. That's it. Christmas in a glass. Christmas in a glass. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Our first. Oh, that was that segment called On My Xmas Menu. And the idea really was that we were going to do other things on my Xmas menu. But the only Xmas chefs were busy for the Xmas. So maybe next year. Alrighty. Another one of the things that were, you know, kind of throughout everything It's Zoe season 2 is in line with the sorrel. We had a sponsor. We had a beautiful sponsor that we tried every way, shape, form, how to make sure the sponsor was paid full homage, but we didn't get to. So finally, in this episode, we want to pay special tribute to HG and PG's Rhapsody Rum Punch. I thought it was Rhapsody, but it's Rhapsody Rum Punch, right? So HG and PG are a little mom and pops locally here in Trini. They have this beautiful rum punch, and as you can see, it's packaged in this incredible packaging. The bottles have real barks of cinnamon on it. Don't, yeah. It's, and the rum punch, the rum punch is real rum punch. The rum punch is literally made from freshly squeezed limes, freshly squeezed juices. And play it back again. Play it back again for them. Yeah. Show them the HG PG's Rapsy Rum Punch from our home with extra love. And as I said, it's really homemade. When you get the bottle, you have to turn the bottle upside down. Is it not? Yeah, you have to make sure to turn the bottle upside down, shake it up good. And the other thing they got right was the proportion of the rum. Because sometimes you buy a rum punch and it's like punch. It's like, oh, punch. Cute. But when you buy a rum punch, you want especially for Christmas, you want that rum punch, So HG & PG's Rapsy Rum Punch, I recommend 100%. You can contact them at 756-6415. And they're stretching on way beyond the Christmas, right? Way beyond the Christmas for the year-round rum punch. That's HG & PG's rum punch. It is so pretty. And they do such a great job at just like packaging and making it into a whole experience. It's not just rum punch. And the prices are very reasonable. It's like, I think the smallest size is 65. Then the size up from that is, no, I think 45, 65, and 125. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, 45, 65. Put it on the screen there. Just show them that one. So you'll see 170 ml 45, 400 ml 65, 750 ml 125, and you get a beautiful bottle to go with it. You're in the game. Alrighty, so now we want to move on to our next question. Type this question in for them. This next question that I'm going to answer for y'all is, who is behind EATX, right? So every week, right, put that up for them. Who is behind, or who is team? Who is team EATX? Let's show them. So every week, as you all know, we come to you from a little mini studio. Not how is, what? Y'all, I really thought that on our season finale. Did we get it? We got it. Who is Team EATX, right? So as I mentioned earlier, I gave you a little story as to how everything A to Zoe became, but I'm now going to give you a little insight into who is behind everything A to Zoe, because we really are not just one person. Comments, lovey. That's what that means. That means you have a comment. They're watching me about. I do it so. I giving them my little cues. You see, all there's a whole thing happening here. I be giving them my little cues. So we talking, and I see a little comment come up. So I do them too. Y'all can't see my down here. All you see is my shoulders moving. I gave them this. Where am I come? Nice. Maya camera, I'm sorry. Based. Hi, sweetie. Welcome. So as I said, we gather every week at a real studio, Access Studios, and it's not just me; it's a whole team. So our team comprises of quite a few people. The first person, our chief troublemaker and buff taker. Chief, come put up your picture. Chief troublemaker and buff taker, Mr. Nigel Williams. Come. No, put me back, babe. Yes, and come. I want them see you. Y'all, this is Nigel, right? Nigel is our technical producer. So Nigel does everything to do with the camera, with this whole studio that we're running. He sets it up as we're running through the show. He is there clicking, trying to keep up with me. And Nigel has been with us from episode 2 of season 1. I did episode of season 1 by myself. And I was like, Zoe Gill, get some help. And Nigel has been dependable from day one ever since. So thank you so much. The people appreciate you, right? Nigel just wanted to make sure everything flows so smoothly, right? Our next team member, you know what? You know it. You already see how the show going. We have a next team member that sits upstairs outside of our studio. She sits above the studio and she tunes in, right? So she tunes into the show from there, and she's also always sending us stuff, right? So while we have our team in studio, yeah, come on, show them, big up yourself. Look at people bigging you up, man. Night. Put up your comments. Come on. Right, props to Hacker Man. Phenomenal work. That's right. Oh, yes. Right, thank you. Come downstairs. Come downstairs. You want to put comments on my screen? Come downstairs. I'm ready for you. So that person who just commented is Alicia Virul, Ali V, and she's right. I did not do episode 1 of season 1 by myself at all. Alicia was with me right there in episode season 1. She's been with me from the beginning. She is the person responsible for Make It Big. She's responsible for creating all of the graphics that you see. Ali V. Come downstairs, ma'am. You're still upstairs typing away on your phone. Oh, she's here. Okay. I tell you, all these run on red rockets. Come make it big. Come, yes. This is Ali V. Hi. She literally told me all I could get was how many minutes?
5 seconds.
Look at how many people are here. Bye. She's like, that's all you get. Something changed with my lighting. Or was it, come, touch this camera. Something changed with my lighting there. Yes. Are we good? I find her looking real blue. I find her, I turned blue. Ali come on screen. And all of a sudden, I reached blue. Anyway, y'all, as we kind of reload things, I'll tell you. So, Ali is our, you hear me say SSMM. That means our social media manager. And only if we in blue now, we in blue, you know. Not much we could do. I don't know. Tap onto the camera and come back. We're going to fix it, y'all. We just want to make sure it's looking good. Yeah, so you'll still hear me. You might not see me, but you'll still hear me. Ah, there we go. See, I realize I have all the answers. I have all the answers for them. Yes, Ali should bask in it. Ali really has been such a core, not only contributor to the show, but support. Ali's really been great support for me. And yeah, all the graphics from the background to the social media posts you see every week. Even Ali is the one that runs the Everything A to Zoe social media page. She's incredible at what she does. And I really recommend her for anybody that may have a little, small business. You want your socials run and you want them run well. Miss Ali V. Last team member that I want to highlight is Amir. Right? Amir, come in, Amir. Amir Denzel Hall. Yes. Oh gosh. So Amir is our show director and show writer. Amir's on the writing team. And so a lot of times what you'll find will happen is from week to week, I get great ideas and I have stuff I want to do in the show or people want to bring onto the show, but I don't always have the time to flesh it out. You know, I might have a little game or even a little segment. I'm like, we want to do this, we want to do that, but I don't have the time to flesh it out because I'm doing so many other things. And I'm here as our show writer. He will say, okay, so what you thinking about this? What you thinking about that? And then he will flesh out some stuff. So even for tonight's show, I wasn't able to do our show rundown. And Amir was like, girl, I got you. You know, and part of the reason why it's so important and why for me it's really important to answer that question, who is Team Everything A to Zoe, because I am on screen, yes, but I am, you know, the surface of the iceberg. It takes so much from our pre-produced bits to our in-studio setup. It takes so much. Yes, Mal James, look from the smile. You know, it really takes so much to execute this show and to execute it well and to execute it at the standard that I have in my mind and my heart and that I see for us. And so thank you. Oh! Thank you. Thank you to the team, that really come around me and decide, yeah, girl, you're not doing this by your own. You're not doing this by yourself. We're gonna add our talents and energy and make it into more than it could be if it was just you. So love, right? Also on the team, I want to say special mention to Sunil Whittle. Sunil is our makeup artist. Sunil didn't do my face tonight. The face was courtesy of myself tonight. But generally, Sunil is my makeup artist, and part of the reason why that's important is because a lot of times as we preparing for the show, I'm in here trying to do different things, and to have somebody take care of doing the makeup so I don't have to do it myself is great. And Sunil's incredible at what he does. And also, Nadia Shah. Nadia Shah is our set designer, and she's responsible for this beautiful set. So to everybody that has contributed to everything, it's Zoe. Power team. I respect you all. I appreciate you all. And for everybody tuning in, that's tuning in week after week, just know that all that you're enjoying is the result of hard work of so many people. Alrighty, y'all, we are nearing the hour mark. It's our season finale. Mr. Director, how am I doing? Where am I? I know where I am. Yeah. So what I want to do now is I want to direct your attention to, can you post it in the comments? Amir is going to post a comment now. And I want you all to also check out the show description. The description, we have a link, right? If you click on that link, it will actually open up in a new browser on your phone or on your computer. And it's because we want to invite you all. At the end of the show, I want to have a little conversation with you all about New Year's resolutions, and how you spent your Christmas. And so if you click that link, it'll actually link you in to our, so we're going to show it there, but I think it's also in the actual comments. It is in the comments, and it's also in the video description. So if you go into the video description, click the link, that'll take you into our little behind the stage. It's called backstage, right? Our virtual backstage. And when the time is right, I want to invite you all into the studio virtually to chat about how your Christmas was, and a little, a little check-in as to how the New Year's resolutions are coming along. Right? Did we have Pacino's? We have Pacino? No, that's all right. Okay, so what I want to do now is I actually want to talk to y'all because I don't think we don't have anybody that's popped into the studio yet, right? Good. So I want to talk to you all about my New Year's resolutions, right? We're coming on to the end of the show. And as I mentioned before, we said the episode title, don't bother, we're not going to Pacino, don't worry. The episode title is 2021 and beyond, right? So we're looking ahead at 2021. It's been a 2020 unlike any other. And looking ahead at 2021, I wanted to ask you all, what are some of your New Year's resolutions? And not resolutions from the perspective of demands and stresses and like lists to tick off that you put on yourself at the beginning of the year, like, I have to accomplish this, I have to do this. If I don't do this, I'll be a failure by April. Like not that energy. No, people really do. They write these lists of like, have to. And as the weeks go on in the year, they just build up this anxiety of like, wow, I set for myself all these things to do and I've done none. As opposed to being inspired to take something into your new year. So that's what I want to leave with you all tonight. Is I've been inspired to leave many things in 2020 and take quite a few things into 2021. But I feel like before we go a little further into this conversation, because this is going to wrap us up, let's take a look at our final on my Xmas record for tonight is by an incredible vocalist, Mr. David Williams. And he is going to do the Lord's Prayer for us. So we're winding down tonight while we're playing this song. Don't forget, click on the link, come into the backstage studio, right? I want to chat with you all.
Which art in heaven.
So beautiful.
Hallowed be Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory
Yes. Yes, David. That was David Williams, the incredible vocalist, classical vocalist, David Williams, and just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voice, beautiful spirit, beautiful song, beautiful delivery, everything, everything, everything. So love that. Alrighty, y'all. Let me see who's in the studio. Do we have anybody in the studio that's gonna check in with me? Tell me how their Christmas went, New Year's resolutions. Then anybody click the link and is gonna hop in the studio. I feel like we have somebody in here. I feel like, yeah. So right, okay, yeah. They're on their way. They're on their way in. We're gonna bring them up. So yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm looking ahead at 2021. I'm trying to see what's up. Who's that? Who's there just now? Let's make sure. Oh, let's make sure he's connected. Aha! Yes. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Are we in?
Good night, good night, good night.
Uh-huh. Are we up? Aha, you little.
Yeah.
It's the Wi-Fi for me.
How about doing?
It's the Wi-Fi for
the
me.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi.
It's the Wi-Fi for me. So I'm kicking you out of my studio. Swap out your Wi-Fi, please. Swap out your Wi-Fi. I find you on my screen glitchy. On my screen, and you give me pixel. You gave me that. Right, bring it, right. Come back in. Now. You up. Tell us some of your New Year's resolutions, some things that you still gave me that you gave me that frozen. Don't worry about it. You gave me that frozen. You gave me that. You know that kind of way. Don't worry about it, lovey. So let me just tell you all from my heart, some of my New Year's resolutions looking ahead at 2021 is really to continue living and leading with love. You know, I feel like that's my real only core resolution for 2021 is to live and lead with love. The reason I say lead is from the perspective of life. You know, we choose the life that we lead, right? We are in charge of our lives, and every moment of every day is an opportunity to choose how am I leading this life that is a gift for me. And you know, this year touched so many parts of me and affected me in so many ways that going forward into 2021, that's really it for me. You know, lead with love. You know, to meet people with love wherever they're at. Be kind in our interactions. Be gracious, and yeah, that's my 2021 resolutions. Yeah. So to wrap up tonight's show, I last week in our hot headlines we paid tribute to Anthony Medina, who was a theater icon, stalwart. Let's get the slideshow. Yeah, Anthony Medina was a incredible icon in not only the queer community but the arts community. He was a hairstylist extraordinaire, garment stylist, drag performer, just a patron of the arts. You know, he was involved and had his hand on every sector of the arts, really, in Trinidad and Tobago. And he was also a proud LGBTQ activist and advocate, you know, for equal rights for queer folks. And so we really, a lot of the images that you'll see tonight were taken by Maria Nunes. And I really wanted to pay incredible tribute to the life that was Anthony Medina. You know, he graced us so beautifully, as it says, entertainer, hairdresser, LGBTQ plus mentor. Anthony Medina dies at 75. And to wrap up tonight's show, I want to leave you with some final words from Anthony. This video was taken, video credit to Rudy Hanamji. This video was taken at Anthony's birthday celebrations not too long ago, this very year, at his 75th birthday celebrations. And I think that what he had to say left such a beautiful mark on me. And this is the note that I want to leave you all with for everything A to Zoe going into 2021. Let's take a look.
I know now, and this is now because I can share with strangers here and stuff, that I have been diagnosed with prostate cancer, and it's now in my bones, in my hip, my shoulder. But I don't give a crap because I am feeling well. I refuse to do any chemo or any crap like that. You don't get better, you just suffer until you die. So I'm going to my darling doctor, Harry Ramnarayan, who is all natural medicine and positive thinking, and whatever that brings to me. I've buried very young people and a lot of my friends. So reaching 75 is, like Rudy said, a milestone. Yeah. Plus, what all of you talk about me being so brave and this and that. It isn't that, Stefan, Hayden. There's so much love coming at me right through, especially this time when people find out that I'm not well. But they say I'm not well, I'm fine. I have cancer, but I'm fine, right? But it's just amazing, and I can't just brush that aside. That is from God. And as my doctor says, Harry Ramrine says, Anthony, you start dying from the time you're 5. You can die at 5 or you can die at 85. Or in my case, 125. Okay? So I look now, because of all of that and all that's happened to me in my life, at death as just another journey, a door open you go through. Yes. It's part of life. So I don't feel morbid about my cancer. If it is that I don't have cancer, great. This one is fabulous, right? I want all of you all to know that, and thank you, Rudy, thank you, Sharice, and everybody. My music. All right.
Yes, Thank you so much. Thank you to the incredible Anthony Medina. Yeah. Thank you to the incredible Anthony Medina for those beautiful words. And so beautiful. I see we have a little studio guest, so you know we're not wrapping up just yet. We're not wrapping up just yet. We have somebody very special that has joined us. Before we pull him up, Yeah, so I just want to say, much love, much respect to Anthony. We cherish your life. We cherished you while you were here, and we cherish you even more now that you are gone. Love, love. Alrighty, so let's see what Maya's comment is. Maya says, her New Year's resolution. Sorry, Maya, I don't know if you're pronouncing Shioku. Maya says their New Year's resolution is spread myself less thin, right? Clearer boundaries and reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. I love that. Love that. Carrie Ann told us, Carrie Ann said, rest in peace, Anthony. That's right. So much love to Anthony. All right, y'all. So before we leave you tonight, we have a special guest that's joined us in the virtual studio. Let's welcome Kamal.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Kamal.
I hope my sound is okay. I was actually recording a video during this. I hope nothing is disconnected or anything like that. Hello, everyone.
No, it's perfect. We can hear you.
Oh my God. I just want to take this opportunity to thank Zoe for having me on this show. This is an amazing opportunity. And this show is iconic. Let me just say this right now. Iconic, legendary. It is
iconic.
It is, yeah, no, truly, because it's something that we don't have here. We don't have live online YouTube shows in Trinidad, and it's something very nuanced to the country, and it's very much needed. The opportunities that you present to people and all of that is beautiful. So I just wanted to pop in to say hello and hi to everyone, and thank you again, Zoe, for having this show.
You are most welcome. For those of y'all that missed it, Kamal was our very first installment of On My Xmas record. And so thank you so much, Kamal. Before you go, give us one New Year's resolution.
My resolution actually for next year starting would be to hype up or amp up the production of the things that I put up. So like I started last year, my resolution was to start putting things up because I had not sung anywhere, I had not done anything like that before then for a good while. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start to post things properly, all that kind of stuff. So this year it's to level up that production quality.
Level up.
Yes,
and do more and keep doing. I love it. Love. Hats off to you, Kamal. You'll also go follow Kamal. He has his own YouTube channel and his own YouTube show.
Yes.
Such great content. I love.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Love. Bye. Yay, we got somebody in studio. So y'all, this has been Everything Is Zoe. Season 2. This is the season finale. We've ended our time here with you all. We've ended the year with all. We kicked it off right. We don't know when we will be back again for season 3. So you're gonna have to be staying tuned, keeping it locked. Like, share this video, tell your family and friends. They can go back and watch the episodes. Views do count in this day and age. There's a currency in which they count. From Instagram, go follow us. Lots more shenanigans coming up. Love you all so much. Don't forget to take love with you into 2021. And as we say here on Everything Is Zoe, love is love and everybody is somebody. I'm your host, Zoe Sazzle. It's been such an honor, pleasure, privilege to spend the last X weeks with you all. Bye. Merry for 2021 and beyond. I can't believe I don't want to go. Y'all, I don't want to go. Don't end the broadcast.